Vyacheslav Matrosov. A name whispered in hushed tones, a name etched in the heart of a tragedy. This is the story of a father pushed to the brink, a man who dared to take on the mantle of judge, jury, and executioner. The victim? His 6-year-old daughter, the perpetrator? Oleg Sviridov, a trusted friend, a vile monster hiding in plain sight. Matrosov's world shattered the day he found the video. The sickening images of his daughter's abuse, her tiny voice pleading for mercy. It was a betrayal that cut deep, a wound that festered in his soul. Consumed by rage, Matrosov confronted Sviridov. The confrontation was swift, brutal, final. Sviridov was found dead, buried in a shallow grave. The police investigation led straight back to Matrosov. He didn't deny his involvement. In his eyes, he had done what any father would do. He had protected his child. He had delivered justice. The details of the case sent shockwaves through the small Russian village. Sviridov, the abuser. Matrosov, the avenging father. The lines between right and wrong blurred. The community grappled with the implications, their moral compasses spinning wildly. Some condemned Matrosov's actions. Murder was wrong, they argued, regardless of the circumstances. Others, their voices growing louder with each passing day, hailed him as a hero. He had done what the law couldn't, they claimed. He had stopped a monster. The trial was a media frenzy. Cameras flashed, microphones strained to capture every word. Matrosov, his face a mask of grief and defiance, became a symbol of a broken system, a system that failed to protect the innocent. The courtroom became a battleground of emotions, a microcosm of a society grappling with its own demons. The prosecution presented a straightforward case. Matrosov, driven by vengeance, had taken the law into his own hands. He had forced Sviridov to dig his own grave, then ended his life. It was cold-blooded murder, they argued, plain and simple. The defense countered with a passionate plea for understanding. They painted a picture of a father pushed to the edge, a man who had lost everything. They spoke of the video, of the daughter's cries, of the unspeakable act that had shattered their lives. The jury deliberated for days. The tension in the courtroom was palpable. Finally, the verdict came. Guilty. But it was a hollow victory for the prosecution. The sentence was lenient, a mere slap on the wrist. The judge, visibly moved by the case, acknowledged the mitigating circumstances. Matrosov, he declared, was a man driven by grief, a father who had acted out of love for his child. The trial may be over, but the whispers lingered. Rumors swirled around Sviridov. Some whispered of other victims, other children who had suffered in silence. The allegations were never confirmed, but the seeds of doubt had been sown. The community, already divided, fractured further. Some clung to the belief in Matrosov's innocence, their faith in him unshaken. Others, haunted by the rumors, began to question everything. Had justice truly been served, or had a darker truth been buried alongside Sviridov? The case became a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the devastating impact of abuse and the complexities of seeking justice in a flawed system. The village, once a place of peace and quiet, became a crucible of conflicting emotions. The shadow of Sviridov's crimes hung heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. Matrosov, despite his conviction, returned home to a hero's welcome. Banners fluttered in the wind, proclaiming him a savior, a protector of the innocent. The outpouring of support was overwhelming, a testament to the deep-seated fear and anger that simmered within the community. But the scars ran deep, the whispers persisted, trust eroded. The village, once a symbol of unity, became a fractured reflection of the broken lives left in the wake of Sviridov's crimes. The Matrosov case stands as a stark reminder of the complexities of vigilante justice. It is a story of pain and rage, of love and loss, of a father driven to the brink and a community grappling with the consequences. It is a story that forces us to confront uncomfortable truths, to question our own beliefs, and to acknowledge the fine line that separates justice from revenge. In the end, it is a story without easy answers, a tragedy that continues to cast a long shadow over the village and its people. The inscription reads, Oleg Sviridov, but it could just as easily read, here lies the consequence of a broken system.